Because in a span of 30 days in your client's experience in your program, buyer's remorse might set in. Or maybe if you have a money back guarantee, refund request might increase and all your referral opportunities are going to be missed. As I've said, the sale that happens here isn't the finish line. It is just a start for you to retain those clients. If you're running a high ticket offer with a call-based sales process, these are the 6 email sequence that should be running in your business right now. Because I'd be willing to bet you already have one or maybe 2 of them, right? And here's what the other 4 are costing you every single month. It is the exact system that I've implemented on a sales development agency who's also been working with coaches that are making consistently 100K a month. So you're probably from my Instagram and you've been watching all my content, and now I'm revealing it to you the exact system that I teach. Okay? So first things first, doesn't matter if you have a how you run your traffic, whether it's just paid traffic or organic. When people get something for you for free, right? They opt in their emails, their information, all that stuff. What you do after that is what matters, right? Most coaches think that there is the finish line, right? When it's actually just a start of something that can make them a lot more money right here. This is what they are missing. And I see it a lot on most coaches. They always have the common problem. They miss the follow-up during the sales process, right? And most of their leads aren't showing up during the call. So that is the problem why most coaches aren't booking any calls anymore and not making more money, because there's a leak that's happening during their sales process in the back end. Before we dive deep into this, I need you to understand there are 3 different stages in your sales process, right? If you sell a high ticket program, you could probably have a leak in your back end. The system that we have here isn't about email marketing in the traditional sense, right? Because this is about a pipeline infrastructure. What's happening in the back end of your sales process. So every sequence right here has its own specific job, right? When one is missing, then there's going to be a hole in this pipeline, and leads are going to fall through this hole every day without you even knowing on where you're not going to be making more revenue. So after people opt in, they don't need to know that you're selling them in the call. You just need to build enough trust, familiarity, and urgency for them to get to book a discovery call, not a sales call, right? So when a lead books a call with you, right? They say yes to book a call with you. Before the call happens, you need to maintain that psychological investment between the booking confirmation and the call itself. This is what keeps your show up rate high and at its peak level. This sequence also is what pre-qualifies your lead, and it is the bridge between them booking and them showing up to the call already ready to buy. And that is how you keep your pipeline not leaking in this stage. So this problem right here isn't that complicated, right? Because when people don't show up, it's not exactly a rejection, because sometimes it's just a timing issue or a motivation issue, and both of that can be fixed with the right email. So you don't need to go back here in the first place trying to get new leads to book a call with you. You just re-engage those leads who've already booked a call but didn't show up. Just get them to reschedule under a time that is convenient for them for you to talk to. So, because if that lead is interested enough to book in the first place, then that interest doesn't disappear overnight. So, let's say in your pre-call sequence, a lead canceled their call. So, most of the time, people who cancel the call is often canceling because the fear of change is overweighing their pain of staying stuck at that moment. But if you have the right email in your cancellation sequence, that is what reactivates the pain and gives them a low friction for them to get back on track. So my mic just got muted, damn it. And now I'm going to record this again. So anyways guys, let me get straight back into it. Now what I was explaining earlier, when those leads buy your program during the sales calls, they now become your client, right? The sale that's happening in that sales call isn't the finish line. It doesn't end there. Because new clients needs support. So you need to build that early engagement so that you can reduce buyer's remorse, and you can plant seeds for referrals and testimonials. That's what you're gonna do with the right emails in your closed won sequence. Because in a span of 30 days in your client's experience in your program, buyer's remorse might set in. Or maybe if you have a money back guarantee, refund request might increase, and all your referral opportunities are going to be missed. As I've said, the sale that happens here isn't the finish line. It is just a start for you to retain those clients. Because in those 30 days of your client's experience inside your program is what determines if they're going to refer, renew, or gonna leave a testimonial on how you've helped them with your program. That's why a close quote sequence is essential after you made a sale. Now, if you're a coach, an agency, or a consultant running a high-ticket offer or service with a call-based sales process in the back end, then book a call and let's talk. So in the next video, I'm going to do a full breakdown of what a pre-call sequence is specifically and what each email says and why. So subscribe so you don't miss it.